Hello? Uh, how are you? Okay. Do we have new people here? Okay, Alina seems she's new. Anybody new? So nice to meet you, Alina, to our group. And I think people here will welcome you too. Oh, and Aref is here also as new person. Okay, so welcome to Alina and Aref as new members for our group. We hope that we will work together. Today is which lesson today? Today is which lesson? Today is which lesson? 8 lesson? No. Which one? It's the first lesson, second lesson, third lesson. Which lesson is today? 9. Very good. Okay. And how many lessons do we have all together? How many lessons we must work together? No, I'm like, how many lessons? So all in all, the course is 16 lessons, and we passed the half of lessons. So we have 7 more lessons if we don't count today's lesson. Okay? And so congratulations. For 9 lessons, we now we have 8 lessons. We worked together for 8 lessons. If you compare yourself for the first lesson when you started and now when we are just on the half, do you feel the progress? Do you feel the progress? So remember yourself when you first started and now, and how you started and now. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Very good. Because it's extremely important that you also see that you have the progress. It's extremely important. Now, I think someone had the question here. Who has a question before I start the lesson? Who had a question? Okay, Annie, your question is? Annie, be quick with your question. Okay, while we wait for Annie to write her question, I want to congratulate those who have children. Yesterday was Children's Day, and I hope that your children had good time, and I hope that they're all healthy and they don't have any problems, and let's wish them healthiness and I don't know, happiness, happy childhood, and be away of problems. Okay, so Annie did not write her question, but you don't find listening for last lesson. Okay. Okay, Annie, thank you for reminding me about TED. Thank you very much. I will put it here. Wait a minute. I will, this will be your homework, basically. Okay, Okay, thank you, Annie, very much for reminding me about this, because I was following your homeworks. And Anik, I think that's technical problem, so they they will try to solve this. We will ask the technical part. Okay, now we move. Do you have questions from all other parts? Do you have questions from day 1 up to day 8? Now 9. Do you have questions from the past material? No. Okay. Okay. So today's lesson is overview of past simple tense, the verb to be in the past, affirmative and negative forms, yes/no questions, and practice listening, reading, and writing. Okay? So past simple tense. What do we know about past tense? What do we know about English past tense? Are there any words that help us to understand that this is past? Last, very good. ED, you can say yes. Okay. Ago, yesterday, very good. Very good. Okay. So, now to be. Am is present tense, like you say I am, you say she is, right? This is present simple, and are also present simple tense, but for am is, we have in the past was, and for are, we have in the past were. So now I tell you a sentence in present, you give me past tense. I am hungry. You put past tense. I am hungry. Very good. Okay. Now, I was hungry. I was hungry. Not hungried. Ruben, not hungried, because you don't say she is hungry. You say she is hungry. He is hungry. Hungry, we don't change. We change only to be. Okay. She is tired. She is tired. Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. We are happy. Okay, very good, very good, good. Thank you, it was really good. Okay, now questions. When we put, or questions, I was late or you were late, when we put was and were in front of the sentence, like you say, she is happy, is she happy? And for the question, we put she was happy, was she happy? Or you put we were tired, were you tired? Okay, so always put was and were in the beginning, always in the beginning. And for the past, you put was not or were not. Okay? So, is it easy? Is it easy? It is easy, right? Okay. Now you ask me questions with were you about yesterday, because yesterday was interesting day. So ask me questions with were you. So I'm waiting. Were you yesterday at 5? Ah, okay. Alina, no. Where were you? It will be where were you yesterday? Okay. I was in the park. Isabella and Alina, these are your questions answers. I was in the park. More questions? Okay. No, Isabella, not about where you eat, because eat is not to be, so we skip it. Were you happy last summer? Let me remember. I was happy or no? I think I was. Yes, I was happy. Ruben, yes, the children were happy in the park. All the children were happy in the park. They were playing, they were singing, they were dancing. Okay, so you understood, right, this part? Guys, did you understand this part? Now my questions to you. Were you at home yesterday at 8? Were you at home yesterday at 8? Okay. Okay. Were you tired yesterday at 10 p.m.? Were you tired yesterday at 10 p.m.? Okay. Okay. So I was tired, very tired, was not tired. Okay. Other people, be active. Be active because, okay, so Andranik was tired, Isabella was tired, Alina was tired, but Ruben and Arev were not tired. Okay. Let's move. Okay, so the short answers will be yes, I was, or no, I was not, or yes, you were, no, you were not. So these are short answers. As we know, we usually do not have problem with short answers. Now, do you have questions? Do you have questions? Who has questions? Who has questions? No one. Okay. Okay. Now, um, as we know, we do a lot of practice, and the practice part. So you have up to 8, from 1 to 8 gaps that you must fill in with am, is, are, and was and were. Now I give you 1 minute. Please work on it and fill in the gap. Okay, let's check ourselves. So how many people? Do we have people who are still writing? Do we have people who are still writing? Okay. Մարդ կա, որ դեռ գրում է։ Okay. Okay. Եղեք ջան, մի քիչ ավելի ակտիվ, то есть ես անդադեսնում եմ նույն մարդկանց, որոնք որ պատասխանում են բավականին ոնց որ արագ, այստեղ խնդիրը ոչ միայն արագության մեջ է, այսինքն մենք չենք ասում վայ արագ շուտ վերջացրեք, այլ փորձեք անպայման ինչ որ բաներ անել։ То есть այդտեղ տեսնում եմ մարդիկ, որոնք որ չեն գրում, то есть chat-ում ես անունները չեմ տեսնում։ Մասնակցեք, որտեղ սա ձեր համար է, որտեղ դուք ինչքան գրեք, դուք ինչքան մեջ լինեք, այլ ոչ թե կողքից ուղակի նայեք ինչ են գրում, ինչ ենք խոսում, այլ դուք էլ անընդհատ մեջը, process-ի մեջ եղեք, որպեսզի ավելի արագ սովորեք։ Լավ? Okay, now I am reading, and you check. Dear Diary, my family and I are just back from an amazing holiday in the Bahamas. We had a great time. The weather was fantastic. It was really hot and sunny. My family and I were so happy there. I know it was not that long ago, but I am already missing the sun and the sea, especially today because the weather is cold here. On the other hand, of course, it is nice to be back home with all my friends. Okay? Did you check? Did you check? Do you have questions? Any questions? Good, Ruben. Okay. Annie, because you did not pass present perfect, we don't discuss the present perfect part. You only think about present and past. Family and I are because it's family and I. Okay. Okay, good. Now we can move. Reading. Read this part and put the words. Is it changes because of climate? Is it changes because of economics? Changes of government? Changes of technology? Okay. I'm giving you only 1 minute. Why it should be climate? Changes because of something. Let's try to find the words that might help us understand, is it climate or technology? Um, if we read this part, right, they could not travel to other countries, but I can. I can drive a car, but my grandfather could only ride a bicycle. Hans' grandfather sails in space. We can afford to buy an air conditioner. Before, we could not relax in the house during the hot summer. So it's what? It changes because of climate? Okay, changes because of technology. Also changes because of economics. So technology and economics, you can put because of economics, people earn more money and they can buy air conditioner. Technology, because they did not have cars, they had bicycles. So here, technology and economics, both are correct. Okay. Well, for government, Ruben, I think you can think about government, but because we don't have any sentence that helps us think about what changes in the government, that's why we put, okay, technology, because now they have car, air conditioner, because they can afford it. So it will be like economics. Okay? Now the other one. Changes because of the, and again now read very carefully. Yes, yes. Okay, government, very good. Well, technology, in some way you can, but it's basically government. I also want you to listen. Under the old government of Afghanistan, there were many strict laws. For example, people could not listen to music or watch TV. Farida, a mother of two children, says, life is much better now. Boys and girls can play together and I can go out on my own. But best of all, teenage girls can go to school. It's definitely government. It's definitely government. Okay. A new one? Okay, this one? Yes, definitely it's climate. So again, listen. Inuit of northern Canada are losing their old way of life because the environment is changing. The ice is disappearing now, so we cannot get food in the old way, says to get to Tega. When I was young, I could travel on the ice for days and find seals. Now there is almost no ice. Our children cannot learn the old skills, and they are leaving our villages to find work in the cities. It makes me sad. Okay. Inuit is name of people, like you say Armenians, you say like people who live in this area. Okay, and it's a special name. Like you can say, I don't know, Indians, or it's their people's name. Okay, new one. Okay. Who says these things? Match the sentences with a name. Please try to remember. Do you remember who said this? Hi. Okay, if you don't remember, that's okay. If we have someone, Farida Bolihan to take us Farida's daughter. Okay, so if you don't remember, it's not the end of the world. You can, it's not all very important, but anyway, Ruben, we will not go back, but it was just checking your concentration. Okay, now let's move. Okay, listening. You have to listen to a short presentation by two students about technology and cultural changes. So we know that today's talk will be about technology and will be about cultural changes. Okay? And you have two questions to consider. Question number one, what is the title of their talk? And question number two, which four inventions do they talk about? Ready for listening? Are you ready for listening? Okay, so also don't forget these two words, two questions.
Unit 8, Lesson 2, Exercise 8.
Okay, everyone. Today's presentation is by Nathan and Marjorie. Start when you're ready, Nathan.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Our presentation is called A Smaller World, and it's about technology and cultural change. The talk focuses on technology that makes the world smaller, for example, television.
First of all, can you imagine life without cars and planes? Before the invention of these means of transport, people could only travel by train or boat, and they couldn't travel very fast. Now, with cars and planes, we can travel further and faster. Some people even live in one country and work in another because they can fly to work. 50 years ago, people certainly couldn't do that. And of course, many people fly thousands of miles to go on holiday. And while their grandparents could only read about distant places, they see them. Before we move on to the next type of technology, it is important to remember that planes and cars do have their negative points. They can be dangerous and they cause a lot of pollution, and this also changes the way we live.
OK. Second, communications technology, like television and the internet, certainly makes the world smaller. We stay in our house or office, but we can see news and shows from all around the world. With the internet, we can write and chat to people all over the world. This is an incredible invention. We can find anything we want in seconds. It makes the world smaller and it makes it faster. But do these things have any negative points? Well, yes, they do. Nowadays, people spend more time using the technology than they do meeting other people. We're spending more and more of our time in our houses, talking to strangers in other countries, than we are with our friends and neighbours. My grandmother could name all the people in her street, but I don't even know the names of my neighbours.
So, you can see that technology changes our way of life and culture in both positive and negative ways. A lot of technology makes the world a smaller place, but does it make it a better place?
OK. Thank you, Nathan and Marjorie. That was great. Are there any questions?
So guys, I agree. It was about a smaller world. Good. Any TV, internet, car and plane, television, internet. What else? What other innovation? Train, okay. But globally it's okay that you don't see me because I did not switch on camera. I want you to listen now. Okay. So technology. How about this one? It was TV, it was transport, it was communication, and it was technology. With communication, they meant internet as communication. So it was 4 inventions. Okay, yes, internet as part of communication. Good. Now, do you want to listen once more or no? Do you want to listen once more or no? No. Okay. And nobody else, right? No, you don't want to listen. Okay. So from first, you understood. It's very, very good. Okay. Now, listen again to the Marjorie's part of the talk and tick the things that she says. Let's read what she says. People can travel longer distances. People can live and work in different places. Traveling is more comfortable. Modern transport is not safe sometimes. Modern transport is bad for the environment. You must decide whether Marjorie speaks, like for example, 1, 3, and 5, or 2, 3, and 4. Which ones? Okay? Ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's start.
Unit 8, Lesson 2, Exercise 9A.
First of all, can you imagine life without cars and planes? Before the invention of these means of transport, people could only travel by train or boat, and they couldn't travel very fast. Now, with cars and planes, we can travel further and faster. Some people even live in one country and work in another because they can fly to work. 50 years ago, people certainly couldn't do that. And of course, many people fly thousands of miles to go on holiday. And while their grandparents could only read about distant places, they see them. Before we move on to the next type of technology, it is important to remember that planes and cars do have their negative points. They can be dangerous, and they cause a lot of pollution, and this also changes the way we live.
Okay, so which ones? Which ones, guys? So it's 1, 2, 4, 5. 1 and 2, I agree. Yes, but there was a talk about bad sides of modern transport. So it was 4 or 5. Okay, Ruben thinks it was 4. Andranik thinks it was 5. Annie thinks it was 4. Okay, Karen thinks it was 4. Okay. No, it was 5. It was 5 because it says that it pollutes the environment. Okay, but anyway, 1, 2, and 5. So with 1 and 2, you were okay. Good, very good. Now let's move. Now we listen to Nathan's part of the talk and answer the questions. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Okay. Karen, don't get disappointed. It is okay that you can make a mistake, because if you don't make a mistake, you don't learn a language. Okay, now let's start.
Unit 8, Lesson 2, Exercise 9B.
Okay. Second, communications technology, like television and the internet, certainly makes the world smaller. We stay in our house or office, but we can see news and shows from all around the world. With the internet, we can write and chat to people all over the world. This is an incredible invention. We can find anything we want in seconds. It makes the world smaller and it makes it faster. But do these things have any negative points? Well, yes, they do. Nowadays, people spend more time using the technology than they do meeting other people. We're spending more and more of our time in our houses, talking to strangers in other countries, than we are with our friends and neighbours. My grandmother could name all the people in her street, but I don't even know the names of my neighbours.
Okay, now please answer the questions. What we can do? We know all about the news in the world. Very good, Ruben. And the world became smaller and faster. But people don't meet their friends. Okay. For Annie, we can be informed about everything when sitting in our houses. People spend more time. For the technology, okay. More. I'm waiting for more. Okay, more. Okay, so very good. For I agree with all of you that you said we can do because of television and internet. We can see a lot of places. We can chat in the world, and the world has become smaller and faster. There are some negative points in this because we don't meet our friends. We don't know people around us. Good. And do you agree with Nathan? Annie, that's okay. Don't worry about spelling mistakes. So do you agree that yes, it has and good points and bad points? Okay. Okay. But which ones are more good or bad? Which ones are more? Are there more good points or more bad points? More good points or more bad points? Yes, but because now we have television, we have internet, and it's good. But also we know bad things because we don't know. But in this, Andranik, for you it's 50-50, okay. Who thinks that this is more bad or this is more good? Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. I think you understood what I mean. Now, next question. Again, listening. Richard and Jessica, they work at a museum. Listen to their conversations with 6 visitors to the museum. Match each conversation with these topics. So, for example, the first conversation is F, where something is. Then the next there will be 6 different conversations, like 6 dialogues with 6 visitors. So the first visitor, it's where something is. And then you must find like which one is 2, which one is 3, which one is 4, which one is 5, and which one is 6. Did you understand? Did you understand? Okay. Okay, good. Ready? Ready? Okay, let's start.
Unit 8, Lesson 3, Exercise 3. 1.
Excuse me,
Yes, madam. How can I help you?
could you tell me where the cloakroom is, please?
Certainly, madam. Can you see those stairs over there?
Yes, I can.
Well, go down those stairs and then turn left. The cloakroom is next to the toilets.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
2.
Excuse me, could you help me, please?
Yes, of course. What would you like?
Well, I'd like to go on a guided tour. Could you tell me how much it costs?
Certainly, sir. Are you interested in the long or the short tour?
Oh, the short one, please.
OK. Well, a short tour costs £2.
Oh, that's cheap. Could you tell me how much the long one costs?
Yes, of course. That's £5. Which would you like?
The short one, please.
3.
Excuse me.
Yes, madam. How can I help?
Well, I'd like to see a film about the Egyptian mummies. Could you tell me when the next film starts?
Of course. Let me just check. Yes, it starts at 2:30.
At 2:30?
Yes, madam, that's right.
OK. Isn't there one before that?
I'm afraid not, madam. We only show the film in the afternoon.
OK, thank you.
You're welcome.
4.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir. How can I help?
I'm really interested in this statue. Could you tell me how old it is?
Let me see. Yes, this is a Roman statue. It's about 2,000 years old. It's a statue of Venus, the goddess of love.
I see. It really is lovely. Thank you.
Not at all.
5.
Excuse me?
Yes, madam?
We're visitors. Could you give us a map of the museum, please?
Of course, madam. Where do you come from?
Italy. Why?
Well, would you like the map in Italian or English?
Oh, could you give us both, please, so we can practice our English?
Certainly. There you are.
Thank you very much.
Not at all. Enjoy your visit.
6.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir?
I'm here with my friends. Could you take a photo of us? Next to the mummy?
Oh, I'm afraid not, sir. You can't take photographs in the museum.
Really? Oh dear. I only want you to take one quick photo.
I'm afraid I can't do that. Why don't you take one outside after your visit?
OK, we can wait.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your visit.
Thank you.
Perfect, guys. It was perfect. You were very quick. It was really interesting and very good. So, yes, it is basically what you were doing. So I think you did not see any problems because you were listening to 6 dialogues and you you understood everything. Congratulations. You can pat yourself and say, good for you. You did a good job. Okay, now with listening, I think nobody has any problems. Who has problems with listening? Do we have problems with listening now? Okay, good. Very good. Now, what I want you to do, I'm going to give you 1 minute. Please put, like you say, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Put in the correct order. For example, you say, excuse me, and then, yes, madam, how can I help you? And then you others put in the right number, okay? With the correct order. So I'm going to give you 1 minute. Okay, Karen, you did understand? Like what was the instruction? Okay, so I agree with Andranik and Isabella and Ruben. Datevik also here. Very good. Okay, okay, Karen. Very good. So you put the dialogue in the correct order. Perfect. Now, what we did today, we basically worked with was where, and in your questions, in your reading parts, there were a lot of was where. You did perfect job, and also you did a lot of listening, like 3 listenings. long enough for your level, because usually for elementary level these listenings are a little bit long, but you faced the challenge, you did a good job, and also I did not speak Armenian, which is like good bonus for us because I did not speak Armenian. Okay? Now, I'm sending you now one file, not one file, but one link. This will be your homework. It's a long listening. It's from TED, and thank you, Annie, for reminding me about this. Is what can adults learn from kids? It's about 15 minutes talk. Please listen to it and write in Facebook page what you think about this talk. It can be a little bit difficult for you because you might listen not one time. You might listen 2 times, maybe 3 times, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. If you want, I can put it in Facebook also. So you can go there and then go to the listening. Thank you for the lesson. It was good, productive, quick blitz lesson, which was really good. And now I feel that I don't teach you, but I only coach you. Now, coaching, like I'm helping you on your way. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. So, thank you. Enjoy your day. Go out, walk a little bit, and come back and do your homework. Okay. This, listening to this girl in TED is your homework. Okay. Thank you. Bye.